part of the job in brand is to think about, where you want to take the business 3, 5, 10 years from now. And that can be hard because you're kind of thinking about the future and you don't know where things are going to go or, how culture might change. But some of the things that we look at are knowing who our consumer is and really trying to get a sense for what their interests are, where we think they might go. And a lot of that will come from just talking to them. So we'll hold focus groups where we'll meet consumers, we'll talk to them, ask them questions, kind of pick their brains on what's interesting to them, what they care about today. Other things that we'll use are research. So we buy a lot of research and data from organizations that do a lot of surveys and trend setting and forecasting themselves so that we can use that as inputs into how we think about our brand. And then sometimes we also look at just our own interactions with consumers and how we see them respond to some of the marketing that we've put out there. We get calls from consumers, we get emails, we look at social media, all of those things to help really build a story around, consumers really like this, consumers don't really like that. And then that kind of helps us evolve our strategy and how we talk about the brand. And then a lot of it is just, it's gut. It's thinking through what you think is going to be important 5 years from now, whether that's health trends for us or topics and issues that women care about, and keeping sort of a pulse on what's going on in society and culture, and then trying to, make guesses about where you think that's going in the future. Another way we take the pulse of consumers today and what they're interested in is by just looking at overall media trends. So a lot of times we look at online media, we'll look at print, we'll look at what's happening in cultural events. There's conferences that happen every year, and just even understanding what the topics are that these conferences are discussing kind of helps give you a sense of what people are interested in or what the issues are that are kind of coming to the forefront for women. And we kind of take all of those different inputs and look at building a story around where we think the consumer is going to be interested in, how we think our products might be able to address things for women. And a lot of that is looking at nutrition and health trends and, just talking to women as well and just kind of getting a sense for what, their concerns are and how we can best address them.